We're still in the baking mode for Christmas. So today I'm going to make a Danish shortbread cookie. Last year I made some Scottish shortbread that I got the recipe from a Scottish towel that my son bought me when he was living in Scotland and going to college. So today I'm going to make the kind that come in those little blue tins, but these are much more superior to those because they're homemade and they're very buttery. And so what you're going to need is you're going to need like a pastry bag, because we're going to open this up and put the cookie dough in here, and then we're just going to squeeze this and make the cookies in a swirl type of motion. I bought this at Walmart. They're disposable ones, but it's real easy, and these are very nice to have for Christmas because they store really good. You can bring them to wherever you're going in a tin. You can give it as a gift in a tin, put a little tissue paper in it, or you can freeze them now after you make them until Christmas. They'll keep really well in Ziploc bags. So I'm going to show you how to make this. These are all the ingredients you're going to need to make these Danish butter cookies, shortbread. A cup of butter, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 a cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So to begin with, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want to line a cookie sheet with parchment paper or lightly grease a pan. And then we're going to get our first few ingredients and we're going to blend them together. What you're going to blend together is your sugar, your salt, which is only 1/4 teaspoon, and your 1 cup of butter. All together, you're going to mix these 3 ingredients till everything's real creamy. And you can either use a stand mixer or you can use a hand mixer, but you want to beat this a few minutes just until it's very creamy. So once it's creamy like this, you want to add your 1 egg and tablespoon of vanilla and beat that until it's creamy. And lastly, once this is incorporated, we're going to add our flour. Okay, that's how you want it. Now we're going to add the flour. You'll gradually add your flour until it's all combined together. This is the consistency you're looking for. Now we're going to fill our little piping bag with it. So this is your dough. You can see the consistency here. And now the next step is we're going to get like a tall glass, and you want a star shape on the end. And you're just going to place this, you fold it down and place it in a cup so it's easier to fill this. And you're just going to add your dough in it. That way, well, I've got a little too much there, but you just add it in this way. And then as you go up, you move this up and just keep filling it. But it's easier to do it this way instead of having the whole thing up. So we're going to fill this up. You take your hand like this and just get more. And you just kind of push it down. Push it down like this. And it's going to come through. So that's the best way to do it. Take it out of the cup once you get a certain amount in, and then just keep adding it just like this and bring it up. Okay, I have all my cookie dough in here. See how I'm pushing it down? And now what we can do is start making our cookies. So you want to squeeze very close and just keep squeezing it while you make a swirl like this. And it's going to be kind of like a 2-inch circle. You might have to kind of hold it down like that, but that's what you want it to look like. So just keep squeezing it down as much as you can from the top until it comes all the way down. And with all your strength, because this is kind of a thick dough, you just make your little swirls, just like that. So it's pretty easy to do. And like I said, these are probably 1.5 to 2 inch circles. There you go. So I'm going to finish all of these and I'll be back. Okay, this is our very first batch. We're going to put this in the oven at a 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. However, we're going to rotate it like this halfway through. So we'll start with 7 minutes and then we'll switch it on the other side. These baked only 12 minutes. And this is what I would expect of my gas oven. Sometimes it surprises me and sometimes it does exactly what I expect it to. So these baked a lot quicker than 15 minutes. They baked in 12. So you might want to start with 7 minutes. That's what I started with. And then I turned them, rotated them, and I checked them after 5 more minutes, and this is what I got. So they're hot, but you can see the bottom is nice and golden. And this is how you know they're done. They're nice and lightly golden. They're really perfect. So let's give them a try. Okay, this is my second batch, and when it gets to the end and it's really hard to squeeze out the very last, I just roll them and make little, flatten them out a little and make separate cookies like from those. And these cookies also do come with sugar sprinkled on them, although I didn't do that on my first batch. What you do is you just sprinkle a little bit of sugar over them. It kind of makes them a little sweeter. Because this cookie, a shortbread cookie, is not sweet. It has just like a 1/2 cup of sugar in it. And so this just gives it a little more sweetness. Okay, here they are. They're very good. They're very buttery, flavorful. Let's give one a try. Really buttery. Yummy. I did make these last year. I just didn't do a video of them. But my family loves shortbread. And so I made these and my other Scottish shortbread. And I don't know which ones are better. They're both really good and very different. So if you want to try some Danish butter cookies or Danish shortbread, this is a really good recipe. It doesn't take long to make. You just need to get a pastry bag. And I think you'll like these. I hope you give them a try. And thank you so much for watching.